understand why you got him as a witness, but this is regarding a conversation that me and you had. So,
okay, so, okay.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
So, I don't see the purpose of having Abdurrahim. You know, you sent me a message on WhatsApp, a private message. I responded to you. What do we need them to hear?
For you. So that's what took place. The incident that took place today with Hassan and Somali, that's when you called me and you sent me a message that you're gonna have a meeting with me, because the private message that I sent you, that was something separate. That had nothing to do with this. That was alhamdulillah. That was something me appreciating. I mean, that was me asking you a favor. I said, brothers been coming to Hassan and Somali, asking about me, why did I want to be. I said, in case if they come to you, clarify that I didn't know about the issue. That was done. But today, the new thing that happened today, that's when you send me a message that you want to have a meeting with me.
Who sent you a message?
You.
Alright, right, I sent you a message,
yeah,
right?
So my condition in order to have the meeting, I want to have these two brothers here, not by myself. If not, I'm not going to have the meeting.
But that's what I'm saying. But the meeting is between a conversation between what me and you talked about.
No,
so my thing is, if you're saying something about Hassan, I never mentioned anything about Hassan. Hassan's right here if you want to speak to Hassan.
Oh yeah, okay, Mumtaz. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I didn't know, so when you said the message that I sent you, and you said and you asked for the meeting, I'm thinking that's for this right here, because that's what
it's for what?
Okay, no, but what took place today?
No, I never said anything that took place with Hassan.
Okay, no, but
I want to speak to you about something that me and you spoke about.
Okay, let's be clear.
But you're jumping to conclusions right now, and you're saying you're bringing these two guys for what?
Okay, let me get clear. The message that I sent you about brothers, if brothers come to you, tell them that I'm free from it. That was done. You got it. So that was it. That happened yesterday. So today, when the incident took place with Sheikh Hassan, you said, right after that, he called me. Then after he sent me a message, I'm thinking that okay, that's it. That's what it's about. But if that's not the case,
خلاص, let Hassan finish,
inshallah.
The fact that he's here,
alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Wait, but first, before we begin, Rock, why are you here? Rock.
He asked me to be here.
He's not part of it.
Okay, if he's not here, I'm not going to be here. If these two brothers are not here, not Akunhun, I'm not going to be here. No, I'm just saying I'm arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm just saying I'm not arrogant.
Listen, firstly, man's a liar. Let me tell you one.
I'm a liar. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. What's my lie?
I'm going to show he's a liar, right?
MashaAllah.
Let me tell you one.
Why?
He came to me, right? I never even went to him. He came to me and said, I went out there, I buy food from the area, I didn't know anything about it, I went to pray, and so on and so forth. I said, alhamdulillah, I never approached him, man, because at the end of the day, he can go where he wants to go. I don't care where he goes, it doesn't affect me one bit, wherever he goes. I don't even know him except from the masjid here. He's not talib ilm. Muhammad, you're being disrespectful.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Firstly,
go ahead, talk.
Firstly, listen, Muhammad.
Okay, أنا أسكت. talk. I apologize. Talk. خلاص. اتركني. تفضل. استمر.
Firstly, you're being aggressive.
Continue talking.
Okay. No, firstly, you're being aggressive for no reason at the end of the day. Because nobody's being aggressive towards you, which is amazing to me. It's just ridiculous. Firstly, alhamdulillah, we're Muslims first. At the end of the day, we're in the masjid of Allah Azza wa Jal. Secondly, and thirdly, alhamdulillah, if we want to discuss...
You just call me a liar in the house of Allah. It's a liar. That was the first thing.
I'm going to... Wait,
you shouldn't do that. Okay, go ahead.
Why shouldn't I be? It's the fact.
No, this is the house of Allah too.
Firstly, the man came to me and he said to me, right, that I wasn't there, to be there in the lecture. I went there, I didn't ask him nothing. The man came to me, right? I went to the lecture, I just prayed in the area, I was buying food. I didn't know nothing about it. I don't know who these guys are.
Rabbi said هات على جهل. I went on ignorance. That's what you told me.
Let me finish. So at the end of the day, I never asked the man a question. Where did he go or anything? So let's leave the games. So alhamdulillah, when people are coming to me and stuff like that, I said, alhamdulillah, Muhammad, he came to me, you know, Jazakallah khair. Muhammad said A, B, C, and D. My issue is, there was a meeting with Sheikh Farha and Abdul Aziz and another brother. The brother pulled out the phone and he said, Muhammad led the prayers and so on and so forth. So they come to me, I said, no. I said, Muhammad, he already explained to me. They're looking at me like I'm lying for him, right? So I'm saying to myself, I called Muhammad, I said, what would you do in that situation? I don't care where he goes, but don't have me look like a liar. I'm defending you in some falsehood. That was the only thing I was saying to him. He can go where he wants. He was making an excuse. Basically, I didn't know anything about it. So I'm saying the man is a liar. That's the reality. Okay, there's no reason to lie. A person can go wherever they want to go. He's free. It's up to him. So that was the first issue. The second issue, he said about the brothers being amazed. You know, he said, why are the brothers, they don't come to me and so on and so forth. I said, hey, the brothers have a right to be amazed. I said, why is that? You know, I said, Sheikh Abdul Bukhari is called a two-faced Haddadi Mumayyad. I said, that's not enough of a reason to be amazed? He said, yes. Then I said, the third issue, I said, okay, that's for you saying, you know, controlling and all. I said, okay, you can go wherever you want to go. That doesn't bother me, but that's not the issue right here. The issue is you coming to me lying and got me defending you to other people with a lie. Don't lie to me. If you said you went, alhamdulillah, they come to me, I said, yeah, he went. So that's my only issue. I don't care about anything else. Okay, listen, I haven't finished. See, I'm not going to sit. There's no benefit, because at the end of the day, him bringing you and bringing him is just ridiculous to me. Why? Alhamdulillah, we could have spoken calmly together. He's never had a disagreement. The man got disrespectful, bad manners, pointing down the phone. I'm not even going to talk to him. At the end of the day, I'm just going to ask him, alhamdulillah, akhi, you came to us with regards to the apartment, you was all nice. Akhi, there was another brother who was going to assist the masjid. You know, no, akhi, I need the apartment. Akhi, alhamdulillah, we dealt with you with ihsan. Akhi, you got su'al adam at the end of the day. You can go wherever you want to go, listen to whoever you want to listen. I'm not even saying
No, I gotta talk. I need to be here. No, you gotta be here so I can defend myself. You gotta be here so I can defend myself. You used to be here so I can defend myself. You gotta be here. He has to be here.
I don't have to do anything.
Okay, so
listen, first
I need to defend myself.
I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here because one, he's aggressive. That's the first thing. And he still hasn't ceased to be aggressive at the end of the day. Secondly, it's basically pointless.
I need to defend myself. I've been accused of being a kadab. I need to defend myself now.
That's not it.
No, but being just, he was patient while you talked.
No, but still, I'm not sitting in somebody. Listen, he listened. I was aggressive.
No, he's not being aggressive.
Let me go sit over there and talk. That's just the way I talk when I get agitated.
No.
That's just the way I get talk. Let me go sit over there and talk.
Being just, you got to hear what you got to say.
No, but I'm saying, listen.
But why he got him here, though? That's my whole thing.
He's not even saying nothing.
Yeah, but I don't care if he's saying or not.
Right, do me a favor. Can you excuse me?
He has to be here. He has to be here.
I'm not saying
Okay, I'm not, listen, first, I'm not sitting with him because at the end of the day, it makes it look like there's some type of confrontation.
Abdurrahim, he just accused me of being a lying. He needs to be here so I can defend myself.
At the end of the day, Abdurrahim, I don't even care what he says.
I need to have a say so.
Listen, listen, it doesn't matter. Alhamdulillah, that's my position. I'm not going to change.
All right, let me ask you a question. Did you go to him and tell him you didn't know nothing?
Abdurrahim, whatever he just told you, he has spoken the truth. I did. I must say why I did it. And I was doing it truthfully. I always go to the African spot. Alhamdulillah, I remember my wife. We eating food in the car. I told him, move on to the machine. I'm gonna go catch Asr. Then after I'm gonna come get her. But when I went to catch Asr, I told her, okay, when I went to put Asr, I came back for them. I'm like, you know what? Let's all go and attend the class. Initially, as far as I know about that conference, was supposed to be a Muslim. That's what I heard. But I heard they just changed in the last minute over there. Okay, that's how I was there. The brother that was speaking, what's his name? I heard his name is what? Ismail. I don't even know him. So the reason why I came to Hassan Somali, because the brother is not here. I came from the conference. I noticed I'm giving brother salam. Nobody's responding. Oh, okay, my brother. This is the way I talk. I just said, my brother.
But this is the whole thing. He said something important.
You say to
Listen.
Yeah, but
the fact that he was eating food and all that stuff, and he just happened to be there.
But what you told me, that's
Can I finish?
but that's what you just said. Look what you just said.
Can I finish?
Finish.
No, he said he thought that comment they was having was at Mukbil. He didn't know it was going to be there.
He said he didn't know nothing about
He
it.
said, how about that jahl? That's what he said.
Let me finish something.
He said he didn't know nothing about it.
So, when I went over there, I didn't know they were going to have the conference over there. But when I went over there for the prayer, they had the conference over there. That's when after praying, I went and got my family to get seats. I said, I'm a benefit. Now, that's what I said. But that's just the way I talk. The reason why I went to Hassan Somali, because the brother approached me and said, Muhammad, there is a picture of you circling around the end of the dot. You went to this conference. They say, these people, do you know the hal? Do you know the condition? I'm like, no. He said, you need to talk to Somali about it. You got to make a decision. That's when he told me that. That's when I told the prayer. I spoke to Hassan Somali here about it. But now, the brother, he's like, I know him by face. I don't know his name, but I know him by face. Okay, tell you. Okay, I know, when I see him, I'm out there.
No, can you describe him first? No, can you describe
the
him?
brother, okay, he always be sitting right here. Light, short, light skin. He be sitting right here, be having notebook. He be sitting right here, be having notebook. Yeah.
I mean, we can't accept that. Okay,
when I see him, I recognize him. The brother, he said,
we can't
okay,
accept that.
let me finish describing. Okay, when I see him, I recognize him. Ahmed, Ahmed, the light skin. Yeah, him. He's the one who came and approached me. Tell you. So when he approached me, he told me to speak to Somali about it. I did. I told him I didn't know about it. I did. That they spoke against Sheikh Abdullah Bukhari. I wasn't even there when that happened. I wasn't even there. Otherwise, all of the scholars, I respect them. My position is that I don't get involved in none of this issue with the student and the scholar. I don't get involved. I don't want anybody to get involved in it. I was not there when that happened. I attended that dawah. After that, I left. I heard that happened the next day. I wasn't even there. But the reason why I went to him, whatever he says is true. But now this is what happened the next day. He called me. Said, Muhammad, brother, when I know about you, they asked me about, you led the prayer. I called you, Abdurrahim. Wallahi, I was crying. Because what did he say to me? He said, Muhammad, لا تتكرر هذا. Don't do this again.
Firstly, you said it wrong because firstly, it's not muta'addin. So if you're going to speak Arabic, speak it correctly.
Okay.
It's لا يتكرر doesn't. You said it wrong.
Okay, I don't
Wait. No. Firstly, nam.
Let me translate in English. Let me finish. So when he called me.
Let me narrate. Let me narrate accurately. Let me narrate.
No, I said English. Everybody Arabic. Let me say English. Let me finish English. So when he called me, he said to me, Muhammad, he said today they came with something new. He said, they said that you led the prayer over there. I'm like, huh? Yes, I told him I did. Yes, I did. He asked me to do the prayer. I led the prayer. He said, Muhammad, I'm not gonna, it's not like, I'm gonna say everything in order though. But he said to me, he said, Muhammad, it's better for you to even pray with the awam than over the house. He said, these people are people of fitna. That's what he told me. And then he said to me, Muhammad, don't do this again. I felt threatened about that because I'm thinking myself, I'm not his son. I will tell my son, don't do this again. I called you, Abraham. I called you when I was on the phone with you and I was crying. I called you, I was crying because I felt threatened about it. That's why last night when I seen him, we smiled. But this morning I'm like, khalas, today that's it. I'm going to send a message telling him about, I'm going to go to work. And then let me clarify something.
Let me comment on what he said. No, wait, because he's talking too long.
I gotta finish what I'm
saying. No, you don't, because you misnarrated.
Can I finish?
No, you misnarrated.
No.
Firstly, Abdurrahim, no, I'm going to comment upon this.
Can I finish, please? I'm not done yet.
Firstly, what
I'm not done yet. Leave your comment for later. Let me finish.
Okay,
let me finish.
No, firstly, listen,
let me finish. I need to finish. I need to finish. I'm not finished.
Abdurrahim, one sec. Because at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, leave your comment to later. Alhamdulillah, you're not just going to talk. What he said is, firstly, again, the verbs he messed up, and that's maybe his misunderstanding and his poor Arabic.
Yeah, I don't know Arabic.
So it means when they came to me and they approached me, he's made it out to me that he didn't know anything about there. He's only gone there because of what? Because he was in the area buying food for his family. Wait, let me finish. Like I said, I don't care where he goes. It's up to him.
Okay.
So alhamdulillah, everybody, when the people are approaching me and asking me, if he was just like I said, I'm defending him, he didn't know. I said, Muhammad, then they came to me, he's leading Salah there. Salah, he never said that to me. He spoke about everything else, he admitted that again. He never mentioned that. Then they said he led 2 prayers. So every time I deny something, somebody comes with something additional. So I said, Muhammad, I hope that this does not repeat itself. That's why he doesn't understand Arabic. Arju an la yatakarram. I hope that this doesn't repeat itself. Yeah, of course I said that. Not that, oh, you don't. So that's a kadhib right there. That's another lie. That's another lie. So if he's telling people that, that's another lie. Okay, I got no control over this man. No authority over him. So he's lying again.
Okay, now
wait, let me finish. So he's lying again. That's another lie, right? For I don't know whatever reason he wants to portray. That's why when he's saying to me on the phone, you know, nobody can control me. I said, I'm amazed. I'm like, control, you came to me about an issue I didn't care about. You can go where you want to go. It doesn't affect me or anyone else. Secondly, alhamdulillah, when people are coming to me asking me, I'm defending you based upon what you said to me, and they're looking at me strange because every time I mention something, they come with something more. Like, hold on, you don't even have the full story. So that's my only issue of approaching him and advising him. And like I said, I'll be clear in front of him, you and everyone else. Yes, I'll say, yes, better that you pray with Mustafa Fulani, alhamdulillah, in the masjid that he's the imam of. Why? Because at the end of the day, I'll say to anyone, when any place that allows, something could happen and somebody doesn't know that a scholar is attacked with those type of wordings. But when people acknowledge it and affirm it and defend it, no doubt that's people of fitna. I stand by that. I'll sit with you in front of Sheikh Fawzan and anyone else about it. No, I think the thing about that, Abdurrahim, I don't know what his agenda is. Even bringing rock and people and you and involving other people is chaos, right? Let me tell you why. Okay, the man could, the same way he came to me the first time is the same way he could have come to me another time. Okay, I'm not going to fight the man. I'm not even getting aggressive. No, let me finish. Because actually, it's not even that deep to me. Right, where he goes, where he doesn't go, who he sits with, who he doesn't sit with, that's up to him. That's his choice. He makes the choice of that, and the consequences of whatever happens, you know, his behavior. That's up to him. This whole thing is a farce because he's making it into something that is not bringing him like there's some huge intimidation taking place, which is an absolute fabrication. There's no intimidation.
My intention was that people wasn't giving me salams and stuff.
But that's okay. You should firstly that might be suitable from him.
He said it was something so circulating with a picture of him, you know, that he was at the masjid and stuff.
But okay, if some people not giving him salams, there's nothing to do with us. Listen, let me ask you this, right? It's a simple question. Akhi, me and you, we ever had any disagreement before, ever? No. Akhi, you've approached me for the apartment how many times, right? You've called me. I'm mentioning it because when you needed something, you could approach me, right, privately. No, it's a simple question, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, you could approach me. So alhamdulillah, the same way you've approached me previously,
okay,
and alhamdulillah, we've never had any disagreement, we've never had any confrontation or anything, is the same way you could approach me about this. Well, there was exactly the same way because there was, even on the phone when we spoke, there was no confrontation. It was alhamdulillah, Muhammad, this happened. If you felt a particular type of way, alhamdulillah, firstly with some etiquettes, barakallahu feekum, somebody that's older than you, at the end of the day, you could have approached and said, listen, you know, I had a problem with what you said or whatever, as you're my older brother, just out of just decent respect, and A, B, C, and D. All of this, you know, bringing him into an issue, and Abdurrahim sitting here, okay, it's just ridiculous.
Oh, can I talk now?
I want to say something else. Muhammad, you saying people not giving you salams and stuff like that. You told me, you sent me the message. I said, Muhammad, we only know you for good. You play. I said, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard nobody say that. But I said, they come to me. I said, I'll let them know Muhammad, alhamdulillah, he just went, he prayed and left. Just as you told me. But you prayed and you said, I went upon Jahl. Then you sat right there. Let me ask you something. The speaker. But let me ask you. The speaker that you were sitting in front of, do you know if he's qualified to teach or not qualified? I'm asking you. Do you know if he's qualified or not qualified to teach?
As far as I know, the masjid that I go to, Tawfiq is masjid, I see them to be Salafi. That's why I see them.
I'm asking you the muhadir.
I don't know the muhadir. I don't know him.
You don't know.
But because
you sat with him, right?
You
sat with him. Do you know he's a sahib sunnah, sahib hawa? Do you know that?
I know he was at the Salafi masjid. That's where I went. But now, let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying.
I tell you the truth, I'm about to say-
Can I
No, but the whole
continue?
point is this, you sit with somebody you don't know, this man, technically the same man Ismail that said the Sahaba was doing, spoke bad about the Sahaba. You sitting in front of this individual now, when people saw a gun about you, you upset now.
Yeah.
You're at fault.
Let me finish. Now you raising your voice too, right? Let me
No, but
finish
you're at
talking.
fault. But I raised my voice like you raised yours.
Can I finish talking now? Let me finish talking. Because he,
Muhammad,
let me finish talking.
No, listen, Akhi.
Okay, fine.
Listen, I
So
can't
when he said to me that, when he said to me that I didn't understand the Arabic, he said he hoped that I
No, but I'm saying
would repeat
thinking
again.
about it was simple.
Okay?
At the end of the day,
Can I finish, please?
involving me.
He said to me,
It's like if you went out there, right? That's
Can I
your
finish
decision.
talking?
I wouldn't come to you and say,
But he keeps
why are you
talking.
going out
I'm
there?
saying, he
You
said to
know?
me,
He came to me making
said
a
to
whole
me-
explanation
he said
why he
to me,
was
I hope this
there.
doesn't repeat again.
Huh?
Let's say if I misunderstood, but still, he's referring to this will happen again. What I'm
Huh?
saying is
No,
that
I feel you on that.
this
Yeah, yeah.
I see them to be Salafi and Magro. And now the thing is that what he told me, this
but that
not
wasn't even a
happening again,
discussion.
right? I looked at that, I didn't like that.
No,
I didn't want to be taught that. But now about the cell phone that I hung up the phone, I'm gonna make it clarified. I'm gonna clarify that. I didn't hang up the phone on purpose. At my job at Amazon, they have a security policy. When they catch you on your phone, they're gonna write you up and you don't get fired. But I'm hiding in the break from talking to him. Okay? When he asked me what I was at, the first thing I told him I was at work. And that conversation is going out. Eventually I'm telling him, okay, I gotta go. He keeps talking and I see the boss coming, I hung up the phone. Not to lose my job.
Listen,
I don't wanna get woken up.
Let me just finish that point, right? Again, that thing, if it's something that whatever you didn't like or whatever, the end of the conversation is like, Jazakumullah khairan, barakallah feekum, whatever, right? At the end of the day, if you didn't like it, it's simple. Akhi, we're Muslims. You don't have to call him and call him.
I want to call him because I want to have a
listen. No, listen. You don't have to call him and call him. Even that, like about having a witness. I don't need no witness because like I said, you came to me. I don't care what you do.
If that's the case, after I finish the thing, Yasir called me. He said, Muhammad, you disrespected the Mu'addin, you disrespected the Imam, you are no longer the Mu'addin. Then after that, he sent me this. Then after that, he removed me from the WhatsApp group.
At the end of the day,
How did you know about it if you didn't tell him then?
the reality is, like I said, one, I say in front of him and him. And هذا الذي يدين الله به. Akhi, you lied to me and you lied about me. You lied to me and then you lied about me. About, saying that, don't repeat that. No, that wasn't. It says, I'm lying. Wait there. No, let me finish.
If I misunderstood the Arabic, I don't speak Arabic like him.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I take that back.
Abdurrahim, there's a big difference. Arju means I hope that it's not repeated, right? So that's the two lines. That's the first thing.
I'm still learning. I'm not a student of Quran.
That's two lines, right? The third thing, even like I said, making it into something that is not, and the bad manners and the aggression, that enough, right, is in itself. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're not disrespecting people and then thinking that people are going to, alhamdulillah, bend over backwards or go out of their way for somebody that's being disrespectful to them for no reason. And you have no reason to be disrespectful because nobody dealt with you with that type of energy. Wait, let me finish.
Because I want to mention this. I want to knock on my door. Only my family will. I don't accept that anymore. If you're looking for me, you don't find me, don't knock on my door. Because my wife was somebody was knocking at the door. She came there with a Hassan Somali. Don't do that again.
What's wrong with that?
No, if you cannot reach me, don't go knock on my door.
But that's the
because
sunnah.
during the day I'm at work, my wife is, I don't want,
But the
you know what I'm saying?
Is that against the sunnah to knock the door?
No, if you call me, I don't answer. I'm just saying that for the record, don't go knock on my
Okay,
door.
that's fine, but I'm saying, but at the end of the day, Akhi, listen, at the end of the day, Muhammad, your lease is not being renewed, so please look for somewhere else.
Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feekum. What is the lease do, by the way?
At the end
What is the lease do? You say it's not removed, I want to know what it do. I just came out ready to listen to you.
Listen, at the end of the day, alhamdulillah, listen, the reason why we gave, because the brother that
What you said?
You were here. Did you see that from the teachers here?
What you said?
I was listening to those speakers.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that from the teachers here?
I don't understand what you're saying. What you saying?
When you were listening to those speakers over there, did you see that from the teachers here?
Did I see what?
Listen.